With the help of our tips, you will lose 45 to 55 pounds and get rid of your belly fat. With this method, you will easily lose weight in a short period of time. Watch this video till the end for today's important information. Let's get started. Reducing total calorie intake is important when treating any type of obesity. Important tips. First, stop drinking any sweetened beverages or sodas. Second, stop eating processed foods. Third, control portion size. Fourth, monitor the amount of food you eat and your daily movement. Fifth, form healthy but sustainable eating habits. Type of diet or methods of eating. Here are 5 diet methods you can use to lose weight. First type, eating a healthy diet as usual but with a 20% of reduction in daily calorie intake. Second, limiting the fats in your food. Third, limiting carbohydrates and choose to eat carbohydrates with a low glycemic index. Fourth, a method of increasing protein-rich foods. Fifth, drastically reducing calories. Using this method is generally not recommended. How do we eat as usual and lose weight? To achieve this, the daily required calories are first determined, and then meal plan is prepared. This method also limits general sugary drinks and sugar consumption in general. Start with portion reduction. Reduce the portion size of food every time you eat. Every meal can certainly contain greens, proteins, fat, and carbohydrates, but healthy ones should be chosen. The advantage of this method is that there is no need to cook separately or look for and prepare special foods. Only portion size should be controlled and healthy foods should be chosen. In this method, if you consume 1500 calories per day, you can divide it depending on how many times you eat. For example, if you consume 400 calories per meal, that will be 1200 calories in 3 meals. And then you will have 300 more calories remaining in reserve. You can use these to eat something in between meals. Consider this. If you are 100 kilograms and you consume 3000 calories, you shouldn't drop it to 1500 calories per day. That's going to be hard. But you can reduce 20% from the 3000 calories, which will be 2400 calories. If it is difficult, then reduce it by 15%, which is going to be 2600 calories per day. In addition to the calorie deficit, increase your daily activity by 10% or so. With that, your daily deficit becomes 20 to 30%. How much weight can you lose? Let's calculate. If 450 grams of fat is equal to 3500 calories, you will lose approximately 450 grams of fat if you are in a calorie deficit by 500 calories per day for a week. Let's take an example of 100 kilogram woman who eats 3000 calories daily. If this woman eats 2400 calories a day, reducing her calorie intake by 20%, daily calorie deficit will be around 600 calories. If multiplied this by 7 days, we will have a deficit of 4200 calories. This corresponds around 545 grams or half a kilogram of fat. We can observe a weight loss of half a kilo per week. In this style of eating, you can eat 3 to 4 meals a day, as long as you are dividing your calories between your meals correctly. Intermittent fasting. Another method is intermittent fasting, which you can plan to make it convenient for yourself. For example, one day you eat 200 to 300 calories less than usual. You will not be hungry or have other problems. And the next day, you drastically reduce your calorie intake by 600 or 800. This is the method of fasting every other day, in which one day you eat almost as usual and the next day you reduce your calories. Another way is fasting in particular period in a day. There are multiple variations you can choose from. For example, 16 to 8, 18 to 6, or 20 to 4, in which 16, 18, 20 are fasting hours and 8, 6, 4 are eating windows. You can adjust this depending on your ability, lifestyle, and weekly schedule. So which diet is the best? In fact, which diet is the best depends on your lifestyle, work, and schedule. Some people are used to eating and others can go without food. The main focus here is to consume fewer calories per day than required and to be in a calorie deficit. Of course, no diet is suitable for everyone. As a result, you choose the one that is convenient for you. If the chosen method does not suit for you, then you can choose another method. You can consult your doctor to find out which method is the best for you. One of the most important questions is how to keep the weight off. The first And the most effective way is to lose weight slowly. Slowly get used to a lifestyle in an established calorie deficit. Because the more weight you lose with the calorie deficit, the greater the risk of regaining it. In addition, when losing weight quickly with a large caloric deficit, body's defense system is activated and slows down the metabolism. As a result, weight loss slows down and it will be easy to regain the weight if you stop diet. So this is the rule. You need a stable result, not a quick one. Don't rush. The key to long-term weight loss success is keeping it off. You can download and use special applications to calculate your daily calories and calorie tracking. Let's calculate. A deficit of 4,500 calories per week will help you lose about 550 grams of fat per week. That will be 2.2 kgs per month. If you continue like this, in 12 months, you can lose 26.4 kgs. If certain mistakes are taken into account throughout this period, you can lose between 20 to 25 kilograms just 1 year, considering you adjust this calculation based on your lost weight. Applying these methods, you lose weight without much difficulty. The main thing is that it will be easy to maintain your weight after weight loss. In this way, a 100 kg person can be 75 to 80 kgs just after a year. We'll tell you more about the other dieting methods in the next videos. Subscribe and leave your questions in the comments below. See you next time.